Good morning. Tuesday, April 14th, 8:44 a.m. I just got to my spot. I've already accepted 2 offers and completed 2 offers today. Both were McDonald's, as a matter of fact. One was $6.50 for 2.4 miles. And the other one was $5.50 for, I think it was 2.4 miles as well. So we're at $12. Both were pretty good offers considering the positioning. Both of them were kind of slowly bringing me back towards my spot from my wife's job, so they kind of slowly but surely brought me back here. I did just accept a Starbucks offer, $6.50 for 4.3 miles. Not quite as good, but it's a Monday morning, so you never know what you're going to get on a Monday. So kind of take anything that's above, like, at least for me, about $1.25 and up per mile. Kind of what I shoot for. So we'll take care of this. I'll actually bring you along with me as I cut through this parking lot. You claim it's not a road, but this is the direction it takes me on Google Maps. So I trust Google Maps over some random sign that's sitting here on the side of the road. Just gotta kind of wind your way through here. There's a strip mall over here to the right. And then in front of the strip mall, right along State Street, there's a bunch of restaurants. It's where your Olive Garden and your Buffalo Wild Wings and Potbelly, Starbucks, Taco Bell, Outback, all right along here. Soon to be Raising Cane's, which you'll see here in a moment. Which I think opens this week, as a matter of fact. Maybe next week, something like that. Within the next couple weeks it opens. Looks like it's pretty well completed. They got the menu boards up, it looks like. Now they're just doing the landscaping. Probably the finishing touches, I'm sure. So, nice menu boards up, ready to go. Bunch of cars here, probably people training. So, decent morning, 54 degrees, pretty comfortable out. A little bit of crispness in the air, but not necessarily cold or chilly. Pretty nice. Here we got this old Errands. We got Buffalo Wild Wings right here. And then on the other side of B-Dubs is Potbelly and Starbucks. These damn geese, man. Yeah, you're a dick. Just stand right in the middle of the way. Just knows I'm there. Not gonna move. What a prick. Pretty ballsy though. I give him credit for that. You got a 5,000 pound vehicle coming at you and you just stand there. But here we are, Starbucks. Update time. Got a double order offer for IHOP and Starbucks. Dollars to miles is just okay. $16 for 10 miles. It's over $1.50 per mile. Both orders are going to the same customer, so that helps a little bit. Of course, it's over $1.25 per mile. Seems kind of slow out, so it's worth taking. Got the IHOP picked up already. Just got to stop at Starbucks. This Starbucks is almost always ready, so I should be able to just walk in and grab it and walk back out. So that's good. This will put me at, what's my last one? $6.50. I'm at $18.50. I think this is 16. It's either 16 or $16.50 for 10 miles. I think it's 16. So this will put me at $34.50. It's $9.24. I'll have this all dropped off by $9.45. And we'll have an hour and 15 minutes to make $4. $6. I guess $5.50 is what I would have to make to hit $40. Shouldn't be a problem, I would hope. This is taking me towards another zone, smaller zone, but there ought to be less drivers. So if there's anything up there, I should have the pick of the litter, hopefully. So off we go. Coming on out here. Perryville, we got to make a left as a jet flies over us. Landing at the Chicago Rockford International Airport. Whoa. This intersection can be great and it can be a pain in the ass at the same time. During busy times, there's almost cars going both ways the entire time, and it's kind of a headache because there's no lights. But times like this where I don't want to wait at lights, it's 9:30 on a Monday morning, so there's minimal traffic. You can just pull right on out and make a left instead of having to sit at a light at the next intersection over like I would have to. So if you're strategic, I hate sitting at lights. So I strategically try to make my route so that I don't have to stop at a light if I can avoid it. So just up the road here, another mile to the right will be Starbucks, and we'll get that picked up. All right, little update. I dropped off that order, the double order, $16.50. It was $16.50 for 10 miles. And then I got a Dunkin' order, $8 for 5.2 miles. I just completed that. So I'm at $44.50. And it is 10:15. So we are ahead of pace here, which is good news. Get this plugged in. And we are now in a decent little zone here. There's a Taco Bell, a Starbucks, a McDonald's, Burger King. There's a few things over here. So we're going to hang out here for a few minutes and see if we get something. I'll let you know. All right, well, we got a Chick-fil-A offer, $5 for 1 mile. I actually accepted it originally just because it was going to be real easy. Of course, as soon as I accepted it, within like 5 seconds, I get a Uber Eats offer, $12.64 for 6.1 miles for exclusive, which I am leaving right now. I have the order. It's 3 bags. Going to a customer that I've delivered to in the past, but it's been a long time. So I wonder if they just haven't ordered lately or what the deal is, but I'm glad they're back because they're good tippers and they take care of the drivers. So sometimes that'll happen. It's like you'll get offers from people and like you'll do deliveries, like you'll deliver to the same person like 3 times in a week. And then, excuse me, I don't know, sometimes maybe they just come to the realization like, man, we're spending way too much money on food delivery because this shit's expensive. Then all of a sudden you won't hear from them. I don't know, maybe I just don't get the offers, but you don't see their offers come through for a while. Then all of a sudden they reappeared like, oh yeah, I remember that guy. This is one of those cases. So we'll get this dropped off. It's 10:48. Sorry if it's a little wobbly. This phone holder attaches to the visor. I wonder how long that visor is going to hold up because it's a lot of weight pulling down on it, but we'll see. So yeah, it's 10:48. This will be dropped off like right at 11. So this is going to put me at like $56 before 11 or right at 11 on a Monday. That is what we look for, folks. So, word. Casey's right up here that I frequent. Head northward, get this dropped off. State Street is straight ahead, but we're going to go bypass that and take a right. He lives out a little towards Belvedere, just like a couple miles outside of town. And that'll be that. And then the lunch rush will begin. So we got that order dropped off. One of my favorite customers. They always take care of me. It is kind of a shame though. They have this nice like $300, probably maybe $400,000 house, and they just don't really take care of it. It's like the yard isn't really very well maintained. A lot of weeds. They have kids, and there's toys scattered around everywhere, like in their yard. I didn't want to show it because I'm not trying to embarrass anybody or put anybody on blast like that. But I don't know, it's just one of those things where it's like, man, you got this big, nice house. They have a big, huge garage. It's like a 1-car garage, but it's huge. Like, obviously, I don't know if it's them or maybe whoever owned it before them used to probably work on vehicles in there. Big lot, and it's just, like, not maintained. Like, man, you got that big, nice, expensive house, and it's just, you kind of let it. The windows are all dirty. It's kind of disappointing, but, you know, I try not to be one to judge, but I guess I'm judging. Whatever. On our way back into town here, about another half mile. I don't know if you can see it off in the distance, but you can see the cars passing by on the interstate. That's I-90. Get across I-90 here and you're back in town basically. So not too far off the path. We'll head back towards our spot. It is 11:03 now, so let the lunch rush commence. Hopefully it's a profitable one. I ended up getting a double offer. It's not what I would normally take, but it's still well over $2 per mile. So I went ahead and took it. $13.50, I think it was for 5.5 miles. Panda Express and sushi, Hachi Sushi. Both orders were ready when I showed up to pick them up, so that's good. I already have the Panda Express dropped off, and now I just got to make my way north here. I'm right on the edge of town, up to some kind of a hospital or medical center or something like that. And it should be easy peasy. Normally I don't take double offers, as you know, unless they're... Really, I don't like to take them unless they're paying $20 or more. But, I mean, I will take them if it's like 16 or 17 bucks for like 4 miles. I mean, that's... You got to take those. As long as, you know, the pickups aren't going to be snags. That's my biggest issue with double orders, is just like, a lot of cases it's 4 stops. It's 2 pickups and then 2 drop-offs. It's just a lot of stopping and starting, you know, for, you know, whatever pay. So to me, the pay's just got to be a little juicier than a regular single order. That's just me, though. Some people probably think this is a great order. $13.50 for 5 miles for a double. It's definitely not bad as far as dollars to miles. But if you get snagged or held up at one of the restaurants, say one of the restaurants has like a 15-minute wait, and then like the other customer's food is just sitting in your car getting cold, it's like you feel bad, and then it gives you anxiety. It's like this customer's gonna be pissed. Like they know I have their food, and I've been at this restaurant for like 15 minutes waiting on this other person's food. It's just, I hate dealing with that. You know, then they give you a low rating, even though it's not your fault. And that kind of shit. That's the shit I don't like. So, and also with double orders, sorry about that window up. Also with double orders, there's a chance that one of the 2 orders is going to be like an undesirable customer that's not going to tip you. And then, you know, might try to say they never got their food, or you never know. They might try to cause an issue to try to get free food. Like that's a big part of it too. I just don't want to get stuck delivering to a bad customer. So that happens a lot. It's happened to me before on this vlog. I had that no tip Candy Cloud order that one time, where that girl was part of a double order. She didn't tip. I mean, I didn't know until after the fact. She didn't tip anything. It was a 0 tip. And then she started harassing me in the app about, oh, you're at another pickup. You know, my ice cream's probably getting cold, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. You ordered ice cream to be delivered 7 miles away from you. And you didn't tip. So your order is definitely going to get paired with somebody else's, because nobody's going to take that. So just try to avoid those situations, because who wants to deal with that, right? All right, I'll stop yapping. We should be getting closer to this medical center now. Oh, I got an offer for Sonic. If you can tell, I'm in the drive-thru right now. Sonic's here closed during COVID, and this one just reopened a couple months ago, maybe. And wasn't sure how the pickup was going to work for DoorDash, but apparently you just got to sit through the drive-thru line. The order was $11 for like 6.5 miles, take me straight back to State Street, which is a good thing, so that's why I took it. But if I would have known I was going to sit through the drive-thru line, I probably would have just passed on it and waited for something else. But no big deal. We'll wait it out. This will put me at 87 bucks. It is 12 p.m., so nice little Monday. Skies have cleared. Bright and sunny out now. So, yeah, can't complain. Might have to take this jacket off, though. It's starting to feel a little warm. But we'll get this Sonic picked up here, hopefully quickly. This line moving kind of slow. There's about 3 cars in front of me. And we'll head back to State Street. See you soon. Never again will I pick up from Sonic. I sat in that drive-thru for 20 minutes. And then I got up to the window. What did you have? I had the DoorDash. DoorDash for who? Told him the name. Oh, give me a second. Disappear for 5 minutes. and then they just reappear, handing me the food out through the window. So I was there for like 25 minutes. So never again for Sonic. See what this Grubhub's all about. Oh no, he's back to the old camera angle. No, I just started driving. I got this Wendy's order, $7.50, 2.8 miles. I drove all the way back to my spot. I rejected a $10 for 6.1 miles for Panda Express because it's just taking me too far downtown, away from the restaurants. And Panda Express has been pissing me off lately because they've been taking forever. So, declined that. Ended up getting this one. All is well. I just didn't want to fuss with clipping this phone back into that phone while I was driving. So that's why I'm at this view right now. But it'll be back up there momentarily. Hello again. We are back out here. I haven't spoken to you in a couple hours. Apologize for that. I finished up the last hour of lunch rush. Didn't turn the camera on. I just, just to be transparent, I just forgot. So back out here now. It's 2:56 p.m. I'm going to pick up the wife up. I'm going to pick the wife up from physical therapy and drop her off at work, and then go work for a couple hours, and then go pick her up from work. So we're headed downtown right now. I figure I'd turn the camera around now that I'm able to without having to hold it. And let you guys see what there is all about. We're down here. It's warm in here. It's only 61 degrees, but that sun's beat through these windows. Straight ahead is the river and the YMCA, and on the other side of the YMCA right here is the river. That's where I actually fish at, back down straight ahead. So, obnoxiously loud truck for no reason. Take a left here, we enter downtown where the wife works and goes to physical therapy. Her physical therapy, holy loudness. It's only like 2 blocks from work, but they're working on her knee, like I said before, so she's a little weak after the physical therapy because they really work her out. But we're going to get her picked up, and then we will be on our way. Went ahead. I'm still downtown. Picked up a Wendy's from down here. $6 for 2 miles. It's headed back towards the east, the direction I want to go, though, so that's good. At least I'm getting paid to drive back that way. Just a run-of-the-mill order. It's typical downtown, just a bunch of one-ways and weird directions, and just... It's kind of annoying to drive down here. People drive extra crazy down here, too, for whatever reason. There are a lot of crackheads. So that's probably why. But heading back out to this part of town now, thankfully, and we'll get this dropped off. Update time. It is 4:10 p.m. I came back out at 3 after dropping the wife off at work from physical therapy. I've done 3 orders. Excuse me. $6 for 2 miles for Wendy's. $7 for 3.3 miles, I think it was, for McDonald's. And then I just did a Chipotle, $6 for 1.7 miles. Turned out to be a hidden tip, so it's an extra $3. Nice little surprise. So $9 for 1.7 miles. Now I got to pick the wife back up at 5. It is 4:11. So eventually I'm going to have to make my way back towards downtown. So what I'm going to do is cherry pick. I'm going to sit back and try to take the sweetest offer, hopefully going in that direction. That'll lead me right to her work. Unless I get like a $6 for 1 mile again. That keeps me right around here. I'll do that real quick, and then maybe I'll get a second order. We'll see how it goes. But getting ready to turn left here to pull into my Applebee's. I'll let you know if I get anything.
Your life's a little bit easier. Great.
Hello there. Little update. 5:49. I said I was going to be picky at like 4 o'clock and cherry pick and just take the best order that comes to me. And unfortunately, I didn't have a choice but to cherry pick because almost nothing came through. I had a couple decent ones that I probably would have taken under normal circumstances, but they were kind of going out of the way. And I wasn't going to have time to deliver them and then drive all the way back down to where my wife works, so it just didn't work out. So we are back out here now. I just did a McDonald's order. It was $7 for 1.7 miles. And I accepted it, obviously. Went, picked it up, delivered it. Hidden tip for $1.50, so it ended up being $8.50 for 1.7 miles. So nice little order there. Where am I at here? I thought I was at a different part. So I am at about $140 thereabouts. I would say I'm gonna stay out here hopefully for a couple hours. See if we can get close to 200. We can get like 175, 180. I'll be content with that. But if it's nice and juicy out here, we'll see if we can't get to 200. Stay tuned. All right, well, the good news is I got a decent offer. Bad news is I sat there for like almost 30 minutes before I got something decent. $9 for 4 miles, so it's not even really like incredible or anything, but it's pretty good. This is actually a Grubhub. It's the only Grubhub I've had all day. I've barely gotten any offers on Grubhub. I've gotten a lot for DoorDash. I've made like $120 on DoorDash already. But sorry about the camera angle. I'm driving. I didn't want to click. This thing is just... Oh, shut up. Sorry about that. I accidentally ended the last clip prematurely. But it's hard to slide this phone into this clip, especially when I'm driving, because it's just really hard to do. I have to use two hands to do it. I could do it now, actually. Here, let's do it right now. Oh, never mind. Light just turned green. I didn't want to do it while I was driving out, obviously, so for now you get the magnet treatment. That's what I mean by magnet. I have a magnet on the back of my phone. It's a magnet phone holder. I don't know if you've ever seen one before. I'm sure you have seen one. It's actually really nice. I just wish it was in a better spot. I like it a lot better than that. Just slap it on there. It's real easy. But Mary's Market, $9 for 9 something for 4 something. 4 something miles. Can't remember the exact number, but off we go. Good morning. It is the next day, Tuesday, April 15th, 7:59 a.m. We'll say 8 o'clock. Came back out last night for a little bit for dinner. I didn't make much. It wasn't very busy, so I ended up just coming home at like 6:45. Made like $150 for the day, so I'm fine with that for a Monday. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and close out yesterday's video. Thank you for watching. If you like my videos, please like, subscribe, and comment. All 3 would be preferred. We're out here this morning. First order of the day at Burger King. But as for now, this video will come to an end, and the next video starts now.